I feel totally awful. My body is under assault by some children's virus, and it's clogging my head. On the bright side, I got to leave work early because I was unfit to be around other people. And so I get to go play Shogun. I have some time because I'm not working. So I figured, who shall I be today? And the answer was easy. I'm feeling awful. Who's feeling the most awful of our real people? And the answer, like I said, is easy. It's Fries. Let's go see how he's doing. Pizza cook, Fries, to be a baseball player. He likes dollhouses, styrofoam. He does not like styrofoam. He wants to meet Shoeless Joe Jackson. His personal motto is "Me Awesome." That's very important. He's most proud of baseball cards. I think the existence of baseball cards. Reputation in high school is a burnout. He's stylish, funny, and arrogant. Fries. Okay, Fries. Oh no! Handsome Tyler just fell and knocked. Okay, I think I can figure that out. It was in Harima. I will work that out off camera. Fries, if you'll recall, is the red player. Using his motto of "Me Awesome," he attempted and somewhat succeeded to build up Mino, the province of Mino, and then also Mikawa. He lost Mikawa, however, to Noodles before he could really get it built up. He kind of built up one and then was going to build up the other. It didn't work out. And he's going to have this central launching place in which he could then strike out. Unfortunately, Mino, it did not work very well. And Fries is currently tied for last place with Ka, though Ka looks to be in better scoring position than Fries is right now. We'll see what happens. Our possible events have been turned up as has our action track been filled out with cards. Interesting thing, two very severe cards should they come up in the winter. Rice could be huge this year, but then again, it might not matter much at all. So it's kind of a 50-50 chance that Rice is going to be scarce. Action-wise, we got a very different revealed 5 than last autumn. A lot of violence, not a lot of procurement, comparatively speaking. And we have our treasure chest right there, which will be good for our man Fries, because he only has 1 war chest. And there's not very much you can do with that other than purchase a no theater. It didn't take long for Fries to make his choices with only 5 provinces to choose from. I have to admit, I was going to do Fries on my next session regardless of being sick. It was my plan before I came down with this bug, because two things can either happen with him. Either he's going to have a comeback, or else he's going to have a very frustrating end of the game, and I just didn't feel like it would be very fun to focus on him then, so I thought it best to work with Fries while he at least has some prospects. Not to say he's going to fail, but there's a possibility that he's not going to do too well. So let's see what what he has in mind. So first interesting thing is he didn't mess with Rice at all. He figures he's got to gain some ground, and he's a little bit ticked, which we'll see when we get to the attack section. So basically all he did was he taxed Echu, which he's thinking he might lose anyway. It's got 1 guy and a revolt marker, so he's going to lose it, but he's going to get some money first, which he needs. Mainly, he needs the money to fund both Mino and Owari, his 2 big provinces here. He's going to build those up. Hopefully we'll be able to do some massive counterattacking against Noodles, or else at least keep from losing ground in that position. He's using his 1 war chest to bid on the special powers. Hopefully, I think he wants to get the attack one in number 3 position, because 2 of his actions involve some rather long shot-ish attacks, and ones that he's hoping Noodles won't expect. So he's attacking from Izu, which is right here. He's got a lone island. He's trying to get Saruga back, and Saruga doesn't have a lot, so he's thinking he might have a chance, at least He'll shake her up a bit is what he's hoping. Shinano is his other place he's attacking from. And Shinano, he's going to try to hit right down into Tomi here and make this Mikawa isolated. A couple of interesting non-Fries related things just happened. We're in attack phase A right here. So first of all, TD tried to take Ichigo, which he sent 6 troops. Ichigo only had 1 there. With the help of the farmers, Ichigo took it and actually ended up stronger than when Ichigo started. A lot of farmers came out into the tray and took out. And not a lot of purple. So that helped. Betty Crocker made a choice. He was planning on going down into Key to kind of link up with his troops this way, but he noticed that this seaway, which he does like the water, connects right to Awaboso, and so he thought if he goes this way, he's expanding towards the sea, which he loves, and it threatens Kat, who he's sort of in a little tense moment with up here. So hopefully she'll turn her attention down here and allow him to either take up here or down there. Take her on 2 fronts. And that brings us to Fry's assault on Suruga from Izu. Fry's does get an extra cube, which is great for him. And the tray's looking good for him right now, so maybe this is Fry's moment to shine. Come on, Fry's, we believe in you. Alright. So pick these up. See all those purple that came out in that last one? They were caught in the tower before, and so TD did not get his way. Alright, here we go with Fry's. And he definitely takes it. So that'll go off with 3 armies left to spare. Kaz now attacking Fry's Izu with her Sagami. It's a 3-on-1. We'll see what happens with the tower. And it looks like no one gets it, and the revolting Izu is made placated by the destruction of the temple. TD is coming out of Noto, finally attacking Fry's in Echu with 7-2. So we'll see what happens. I think TD will probably have this one. Fry's was just lucky to hold on to Echu during the taxation. He actually came back with more than he had there after he took on the farmers. And yeah, Echu is no longer in Fry's control. It's time for Fry's second attack, Shinano versus Totomi. He has 3 against 1. Take the cubes out of the tray. I bet this is your favorite part if you're actually watching this video, watching me pick up cubes slowly with my injured left hand. Here we go into the tower, and Fry's does it. Oh, good job, Fry's. 1 cube into Tomi. Here's the fun part upon which a lot depends. Noodle's turn is right after Fry's, and it turns out she chose as her second attack Mikawa. So she has a number of different choices. She could try to take Totomi back. That would make kind of sense. She could go after Shinano. That would make a little less sense. She could try to do it to Tomi and then later go after Suruga there. But I think she wants to tweak his nose. So she is going to take the forces of Mikawa and go right after his palatial estates in Mino. I'm going to turn off the camera while I pick up the cubes. Alright, and here's a mess of cubes. If any green ones come out, they're in Noodle's favor. She's hoping the people will want her fast and fun leadership over Fry's fast and fun leadership. Here we go. Oh, and it looks like, just eyeballing it looks like Fry's. I'm going to count it up. After the dust settles, Fry's keeps his beloved Mino with 2 cubes. Should make things interesting in the future. Mikawa is now surrounded and has but 1 defender. Fry's is primed with Owari. And Noodles has lost quite a lot. She was doing well with her fast and furious assaults, but I think that last one was just it exhibited a little too much hubris. And the spring is over with 3 reinforcements right in a row. Let's take a look at what's going on with our friend Fry. So Fries is well positioned after the reinforcements to get his beloved Mikawa back. He also got his Saruga back, and looks like he could maybe hang on to those two palaces at least into the summer. The real issue here, and I think the issue that everyone's going to have to contend with, is the sleeping giant of the north, the teacher. What kind of teacher? Just a teacher named TD. Perhaps he's a shogun teacher, and he's got quite the buildup of forces, hasn't lost a lot. In other news, we have Ka and Betty Crocker facing off in the green area. For what, I don't really know. They're not going to get a whole lot of points posturing, as Fries has shown us. He was able to kind of beat back his rival for the time being, but in the end, I think he paid the price. He only has 3 chests, no rice. Everyone else has got a good start on it, and while she's not doing so hot, she's got an awful lot of funds, so she's not going to have to cut back too much, although she will be, Noodles will be inhibited by her lack of provinces. I think when Fries returns to bed in the next 5 minutes or so, he's going to feel pretty good with himself. Although he's probably not in the running to win this particular game of Shogun, he's definitely proved that awesome. Well, it was a lot of fun playing with Fries, seeing him finally get a little bit of his due. I know, arguably, he was stupidly lucky. I like to think it was as a result of the personality quirks that got him in the first place. He lost Mikawa originally due to the headstrong, frustrated bikerness of Noodles and the sort of constant building up of Mino that he focused on rather than spreading out. Really, in this game, it's good to get some provinces under your belt because provinces mean action. But the flip side of losing it to that headstrong personality is that he got it back because of her headstrong personality and because he was, as I think he probably still is today, my math is terrible, 20 years since that photo was taken, a tower unto himself. So thanks, Fries, for a fun time. We'll see you in the summer.